Hello, and welcome to another one of my Corgi overviews. This time, something a little different. It's based on the 1:72 scale tram lines or tramway classics or tramline classics which Corgi produced. I think this is a great way of introducing people into the hobby. These are relatively inexpensive. You can buy them from as little as £5, and some of them come in nice and lovely little boxes. For example, this one, there's the size of his box. 363703. This was a fully limited edition, fully closed tram, London Transport, produced for the old toy company, model company BTs. There was about 1,000 of these made, and I picked this one up for about a £5. The only thing to remember is some of the early ones came in this type of packaging, which is huge. The Coventry one got stuck in the crossover when production was moved to China. And unfortunately does suffer from weak packaging, which models did from this very brief period. But earlier UK made ones come in these sort of style boxes. They're a lot sturdier than what this one is, but as you say, you look out for the 1991 year and the fact they're made in China. The toys are quite obvious. They have a poorer style of wheel. The good one with the UK made one is this one. So this is the anniversary of the penny post in 1990. This one is made in Swansea. Yippee. And it's what I call a true Corgi. It's very difficult to see the manufacturing. It's when you look underneath and the country of origin is under there. So if I hold it and you can see it, good luck. But this one comes in this sort of box, nice sort of lidded box, and if you didn't believe me, it was made in Britain. There we are. And this is a limited edition of 8,000 models. Let's just make sure we pop the line back in, and you can quite easily get this anniversary penny post model for I've seen it on eBay for about £5, relatively cheap. Right, let's go. Oh dear, want to pick it up, I can't get it to be steady. Right, okay, so what I've got into are these and the tramway classics. I think these are fantastic sized boxes. They don't take up much room at all. I've just realised that some others I was going to show you, I haven't got them out like I was going to. So let's hurry up and do that before we forget. So this one here is 36705. And it's a fully closed Edinburgh tram. As I say, these all cost me about £5 at a toy fair, but they are lovely. This one has unfortunately been affected by yellowing, but hasn't affected the others. They're all limited editions, and what they come with is a lovely little ticket. So these proclaim, so you get this lovely little sort of tramway ticket, and that has the edition of the model on it. But they are absolutely lovely, and as I say, are relatively inexpensive. So that one was 36705. Fully closed Edinburgh tram. Then we have this one here, which is 36704. So that's a fully enclosed London tram, and this one was produced for the last week of tram operation. And there you are. Doesn't affect the yellowing, doesn't affect everything, but the whole range has got these little limited edition. And as you say, whoops, a daisy, it just fell straight down. But they all come with these little limited edition, like sort of old tram style tickets. But the detailing to the trams are absolutely lovely. They are quite varied. So that one was London, and as you can see, they're easy to get in and easy to get out. Then we have 36706. This one's a Sheffield tram. And again, yeah, only have to look at the detailing done to them. They're in these lovely little boxes which don't take up much room at all. And then you've got your ticket and everything inside, and you can quite clearly see they're no bother at all. We'll leave you there. Then we have 36707. This one's a fully enclosed Leeds tram. And then we have that there. The last one I'll show you a bit more. I just want to run through these quick, and then you've got your bits and pieces underneath with your ticket and your certificate. And we'll put that one in there. This is why I don't normally do unboxing of everything, but I just thought these need their time and a show. So that's 36711. That's a fully closed Birmingham tram, and this one's in a little packet, and we have a fully enclosed Birmingham tram. So just to show you, that one's got Ingles quality bread and biscuits ad, and this one is on R9 Lodge Road, or sorry, Lodge Road, I should have said number 32. I saw something different which was wrong, and then you've got the Birmingham Post advert on the other side. This one's got a grey roof, and there you can see the base. They're quite heavy. They're generally all metal construction, and there is quite a range to pick. Some of the tramway classics come in window boxes that are quite small, so they're not really a bother to get out and handle and touch and pack away. So that's that one. Then we have this one, which is 97273. The numbering system gives it away as being produced fully under the Mattel system, as we see by the copyright, which is 1994. You're going to fall down again. Wonderful. And this one is a little tighter in its box, but comes out. And there we have the delights of a Blackpool tram, complete with tissue paper wrapped around it. But they will sit all right. You also get your certificate with it, so that's what he looks like without any wrap around it. And that was a production of 5,500. There is a number of Blackpool tram issues. The first one for made in the UK was in the green colour, but they are absolutely lovely and so inexpensive. As I say, most of them are probably even less than £10. It really is an inexpensive way of collecting them. And then we have this one here, which is 97365. Now this is a double deck open tram, so most of the trams shown previously were all closed deck. This one's an open deck, and this one is also for Blackpool, and we'll show the back of it. Some come with some added bonuses, so this one has got additional figures that you can paint. Comes with a little booklet. It's an edition of 7,000, and there is the tram inside. So tram comes out very easily, and there is your open tram as opposed to your closed tram. They are really, as I say, lovely, absolutely lovely models. They really are. I think very, very underrated, and they look good. They really do. And it's a shame the trams went. They're quite relevant today. And as I say, there's the inside of the open tram. But they are absolutely lovely. The final one I've got to show you is a Plymouth one, and we'll just move that out of the way. And the Plymouth one is 97629. This one again is an open tram, but if I show you with inside, we'll just show you the reverse. So that's a 1993 Mattel issue. There's 9,500 of this one. And what most people tend to do is put a bit of tissue wrap. They would have been tissue wrapped originally, but it's impossible to put that tissue wrap back. But that's really only for the journey it makes. But there is the Plymouth Corporation tramways. I just think they are absolutely lovely. They're quite weighty, and they look good in cabinet or with their packaging. I think they're quite a very attractive little range. So that's the tramway classics and the tramway collection and tram lines. And I hope you like my little sort of introduction to them. Thanks very much for watching, and goodbye.